Smile, everybody.
There we go.
All right, I'll smile this time.
Yep.
Mary Jane, I'm going to smile.
Okay.
This time.
Hello, I'm Cody Adkins, and today I will be talking to you about autism in America. Today, the CDC estimates that 1 in 68 kids have been identified with autism. This is more than cancer and diabetes combined. For anyone to understand this, we need to discuss key points such as what is autism, how do you notice early signs of autism, what causes autism, how can you get help if you receive a diagnosis. We'll begin with what is autism. Based off the dictionary definition, autism is a mental condition present from early childhood, characterized by difficulty in communicating and forming relationships with other people, and in using language and abstract concepts. They call it autism spectrum disorder because it's hard to diagnose, because based on the definition, this could be any of us. The Mayo Clinic released stats that show that more than 200,000 cases of autism are diagnosed per year in children under the age of 5. The Mayo Clinic also states this can be a lifelong illness and cannot be cured. The numbers are scary, the illness is incurable, and doctors have a hard time diagnosing it. So how do we find it? As parents, you have to look for early signs of autism. Some of the early signs are even hard to see. Some of the signs are present in atypical children as well as autistic children. Some of the early signs of autism consist of fails to respond to his or her name, poor eye contact, speech problems, delayed loss of words, or never developing words. They don't understand simple directions, they don't express emotions or feelings, they don't show interest in others, and they may have aggression or disruptive behaviors. They have sensitivity to light, sound, or touch, or food sensitivities. Early detection can help, but remember what you heard before, there is no cure for autism. For all the symptoms, there has to be some sort of cause. The answer is yes, but also no. Autism Speaks website states there is not one known cause for autism. They narrow this down by saying it could be a genetic mutation, but could also be non-genetic. It could also be caused by environmental influences, but also may not be caused by environmental influences. So it could be genetic, but what if you have autism, but no one else in your family has autism? Then it's not genetic. Environmental influences are hit and miss. If you grew up in a neighborhood your whole life and your neighbor receives an autism diagnosis, that does not mean that you'll have an autism diagnosis. That's how tricky it is to diagnose. It's hit and miss with each child. So, is there help for individuals with autism? Yes, there are support groups that help these individuals with daily tasks. There's waivers to help support payments for therapies. There's therapies to help with some of the skills that an autistic individual needs help with. There's occupational therapy that will help with fine motor skills. There's physical therapy that helps with muscle tone and strength. There's speech therapy that helps with pronouncing words and sentence structure. And there's food therapy to help introduce new foods and textures to the diet. There's many other therapies that you can try. Some are successful, some are not. There is help out there for individuals with autism, but we should be the one that has to do the research. So in conclusion, autism is not curable, it's hard to diagnose, but you can receive help after you receive a diagnosis. Thank you for your time. Done.